Hello everyone. Today's video is about grounding or removing static charges. In my previous video, I told you about when two insulating objects are rubbed against each other, if frictional charge or static charge is built up on the surface of the object. And sometimes you need to remove the static charge on an object. And to do it, you have to put the object in contact with a ground. What is a ground? A ground is an object that can supply or remove a large number of electrons from a charged object and thus neutralizing that object. For example, when there is excess of electrons on the object, it is negatively charged. So what ground will do? Ground will take these electrons. Ground acts as a reservoir. It can. So when there is excess of electrons on an object, ground absorb the electrons from that object. And when the object is positive charged, has more protons than the electrons, in that case, the ground will supply the electrons to neutralize that object. A ground is a large reservoir which has a large number of charges and it remains neutral whether it supply electrons or it absorb electrons. It remains neutral, and before supplying or removing electrons it was neutral. And since the object is an insulator, to supply the electrons or to absorb the electrons, you need a conductor. For the free movement of the electrons, a conductor is an object in which electrons can move freely. Your hand is also act as a ground and your finger is a good conductor of electrons. It conducts electrons. Suppose an object is negative charge. It has excess of electrons. By touching that object with your finger, the electrons can be absorbed by your body. Your finger acts as a conductor and your body can receive or supply a large number of electrons to neutralize that object. Sometimes you feel a small shock or no shock at all. The symbol for ground is like this. Earth is also act as a ground object. It can absorb or supply a large number of electrons and it remains neutral. Okay. You have seen large truck which has chain attached to them at the bottom. Why there is a chain attached at the bottom? Truck gets static charge because of the friction between its tire and the surface and air and dust, and a chain is attached so that it can conduct the excess charge to the ground. Okay, so that it can be prevented from any spark or fire. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.